wait a minute. Okay, item number 7. Item number 4, is there a motion to approve the debit card for the city use with the max limit, and also it must have receipts for every debit?
I make a motion we pass that ordinance for debit card and receipts and all the documentation that's going to be necessary with it.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it. Number 7, is there a motion to open a 501c3 for a Parks and Recreation Board, Parks and Recreation Fund?
I make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
Madam Mayor, may I address it to the Commission? So it's read into the record. I wanted the Commission to know that my law firm, Sanchez & Wilson, will be performing the legal services to set up your nonprofit for Parks and Recreation. We'll be doing that pro bono, so you won't be charged. We hope that in doing so, other businesses and vendors that you do business with will be motivated to participate and donate to the fund. I think it's a good idea.
Thank you very much, Mark. Discussion of possible action reimbursing Art Martinez-Varra for either all or part of his bill obtained with the Open Meeting Act lawsuit with Councilwoman Godey, Hernandez, and Aguilar.
Make a motion that we ask for an itemized statement and receipts for this cost and pay after we get all that.
I'd like to have that amended to not include the contempt fees.
And not to include the contempt fees.
Is there a second?
I'll say, oh, I made a motion, so you got to say.
Is there a second?
Let the record reflect that Ms. Martinez is not participating in the discussion or the votes on this item.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Martinez, for doing that. I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it.
Can we do that?
Discussion of possible action to adopt the 2015 budget and all matters related.
Which one is that?
Number 13, it goes before 12.
We're gonna, I thought we did it the tax rate.
13 goes first.
You're going to adopt the budget before you adopt the tax rate.
Okay.
Sir, by statute, you have to adopt your budget, so.
That's why 13 is going before 12.
And I make a motion we accept the budget as is.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it. Number 12, discussion of possible action ratifying the lowest effective tax rate for the 2016 budget and all matters related.
Make a motion to ratify the tax rate.
That would be ordinance 2016-16.
Yes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
I'm trying to second.
I'm sorry. Is there a second? I'll second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
Ayes have it. Discussion of possible action on suspending all full-time and part-time paid employees that are not acting in a law enforcement capacity with the exception of the city clerk and city clerk and all matters related. I need to say that I'm totally against this. We have employees that we need to take care of. These employees are single parents. 2 of them are single parents with children. One has 1 child, one has 2 children. You pull they cannot be commissioned because they've been F5'd, so they cannot go work anywhere. So Von Ormy is the only place that they can work. And we're pulling their bread and their butter away. These people don't make that much money. And yet they have single children. I mean, they're single parents with children. And you pull what we've been paying them away. You take away what life they've become accustomed to, as small as it is, as little as it is, and then you're going to expect them to come back here in a month and a half and we say, okay, well, we're up and ready to go. It is not fair, it's evil, and shame on whoever does it. Is there a motion?
Well, I'd like to add to that. It's not a good thing when you have to cut salaries of an employee, but unfortunately, we have an obligation to our citizens.
You also have an obligation to employees.
In my experience in law enforcement, police officers, non-paid police officers, reserve officers, and paid officers, when we open up for paid officers, if these officers choose not to come back, we will have a line of applications to put in. That'll put in for you. I hate having to do this also, but we have an obligation.
And I'm gonna say again, shame on whoever does it.
I make a motion.
These employees, I'm so sorry, I've got the floor.
Go ahead.
These employees have given their time. They stayed with us through everything, the good times and the bad times. I don't think we should be doing this. I think it's shameful. We have the money to pay them, and yet we're gonna pull the food, pull their homes from them, pull their food from them. They live in apartments. Now, is that what we want? Is that what we want to be known for? In this line of officers, so-called officers, we just weeded out our reserves. 5 officers could not pass a background check. One of them said, I quit, don't do a background check on me. Is that the type of officers you want in your city? Because if it is, that's what you're going to get. Again, shame on whoever does it. Is there a motion?
I make a motion, we suspend the pay of the police officers with the exception of the city clerk and the court clerk.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? No. Ayes have it. The meeting is adjourned. It's, oh, I'm sorry, are there any City of Ormy updates?
Oh, updates on the property. We're going pretty well on the property. We're going to have probably one of the homes delivered next week, depending on the weather. Hopefully we don't get any more rain. And the water meter's been paid for. The guy will be in here next week. We'll be setting in water. I have the electrician going out there also. He'll be digging down the center of the property there to get our electricity underground for CPS. Have a meeting with them there tomorrow at 2:30. So that's the deal I think that happened.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
It is 8:14 and we're adjourned.
What was it? Do my pants or more? Part of my pants, I don't know. Here's my pen. It's underneath your foot. Okay, get my pen, please. It's right underneath your mom's foot. My pen right there.
Yeah, how's the new year?
Thank you.
Yeah, how's the